Hey guys, it's Rebecca, your independent Scentsy consultant. I have my box of what I've been warming to show you this week. It's probably been a week. I don't think it's been over. I feel like this box is lighter than usual. I'm not sure why. I feel like I got a little more like scent from my stuff this week than I normally do. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, first, and if you've watched any video, you know this about me. Snowflakes and Sage. This came out in December. It was the scent of the month. It's going away. March 31st will be the last day you can get Snowflakes and Sage. Hopefully, it comes back next year with the fall and winter collection. We shall see. I got this in the mail. I was very quickly obsessed. I did 4 bars. 4 bars this week. I actually just put this through my whole house because I got nostalgic because I know I'm not going to get this again. Well, actually, I will because I put it in my Scentsy club. So if you love this scent, if there's any scent that you love, especially if it's one of the scents of the month, you got to put it in your Scentsy club so you can keep getting it. You can do Scentsy club every month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. You can skip months if you want to. But you got to do it because once those scents are gone, you won't be able to get them anymore. You might have a consultant like me who's willing to go through the network of other consultants. There are Facebook groups where consultants are able, to communicate with each other. We go searching for bars. I have a couple customers that I actively search for bars that are no longer sold by Scentsy, but because there are consultants who have put these bars in their Scentsy club, I'm able to still get them. So hopefully at some point, these bars will come back in stock. Maybe they'll come with a Bring Back My Bar collection, maybe a winter collection for one particular customer, and they'll be able to get it in their club and we won't have to search so hard. But for now, I'm happy to do it. However, I urge you, if you find a scent, you got to get it in your Scentsy club because there's nothing like loving a scent and then not being able to find it. When I do vendor shows, I regularly, every single vendor show, I will have someone approach me. Oh, do you have this scent or that scent? The one that's coming to mind the most is Cashmere Pear. And I remember this lady how much she loved this scent. And I was only able to find 2 bars for her. Now, she hasn't continued to buy, so hopefully she did find someone who's helping her find these. So bottom line is we didn't stay in communication. But I have another lady that I have stayed in communication with, and I'm able to get these bars that she loves. So please, 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 when you find something you love, get yourself a Scentsy club so you can keep getting your bar. Okay, on to the next thing. Oh, this is always one of my favorites. Okay, Farmer's Market. Farmer's Market. Sorry, I got excited. This is a perfect example of why you need a Scentsy club. This was part of the Bring Back My Bar collection that came out last July 2024. I stuck this in my club and I keep getting 1 bar every single month since then. I'm going to keep getting that with this 1 bar. This is not available. It hasn't been available in a while, but I keep getting it because I have the Scentsy club. This scent is amazing. It's one of those scents that I remember reading it thinking, I'm going to hate that. But I tried it and I absolutely loved it. And look at me. So that's another thing. Always be open to trying stuff. Always be open. Okay. Peppered with Kisses Scentsy Pod. If you've watched enough of my videos, you know that I'm a teacher by day. I have a Scentsy Air Quad in my classroom that I'm absolutely obsessed with. And so that is one of the scents that was in my quad this week. All right. 100 Acre Wood. This is the Disney Pooh Bear. It's not Pooh Bear. Disney, Winnie the Pooh collection. I love this scent. I was a little bit skeptical at first, but my daughter has a warmer in her bedroom. So I threw some cubes in there. This scent's really nice. It's a very soft scent, but it's a long-lasting scent. So I have loved going in her room every day and smelling this. Loved it. I think it's still in there. Next, Lily of the Valley. This was part of the Bring Back My Bar collection that Scentsy released in January, so just a couple months ago. This was no longer available at the end of January. They stopped, or it was It went away. They pulled it back. On January 31st. But guess who put it in their Scentsy Club? So I keep getting it. But I may have bought too many because I really love this scent. It's a very nice kind of powdery. There's a little bit of musk in there with it. And it almost has, not almost, there is a little bit of floral in there with it. And it's just a great scent. And it really produces, it's a very nice lasting scent. Okay. I use Scentsy laundry liquid. My favorite scent is wildflower cotton. And I love this. This is amazing. I do still buy another brand of laundry detergent because not everybody gets to use this at my house. It may just be for me. Don't tell anybody. Anyway, I love the laundry detergent. It cleans just as well as leading brands, I think. And it smells a lot better too. And also I use washer whiffs. And so I get this scent, wildflower cotton, and then I get washer whiffs also in wildflower cotton. And I just get this great smell in all my clothes. My closet smells like it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. Peppered with Kisses bar. Now, I was disappointed in the Peppered with Kisses bar. It just does not smell the same that this pod does. I'm not sure why, because typically the pod is where you'll get the weaker scent. In fact, Scentsy's even, it's not uncommon for them for them to have a scent in the bar and then not do it in the pod. And that's because they've admitted that sometimes it's really difficult to get the same smell. And usually the wax is the one that's better. And just in this case, I think the pod's better. I did like Peppered with Kisses. It was part of the Valentine's collection. I did not put this in my Scentsy Club, mainly because I'd already tried out the wax and knew that the wax just did not produce that same good scent. So you win some, you lose some. Can't win them all. Okay. Cashmere and corduroy. Now, this was part of the fall winter collection. I did not initially love this one as much as I love it today. I like it. It just seemed very subtle. But here's a little tip too with Scentsy. There are some scents that just need to spend a little time in their shell. And the shell is just this little plastic thing that it comes in. And for whatever reason, they kind of ferment in there. And then when you put them in the warmer, you just get such a more robust scent. So I think this is definitely one of those, for me at least. But I love this scent. It's in my Scentsy Club. I have a monthly, quarterly, and a monthly, bi-monthly, and quarterly Scentsy Club. And this might be in all three of them because I really love cashmere and corduroy. I'm not going out. I will not run out of cashmere and corduroy. Okay. Heirloom Rose. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have to tell you what I did this week. Okay. So I did Heirloom Rose. Okay, let me just talk about Heirloom Rose. Okay, if you love the scent of roses, you are going to love this scent. I actually bought this one some time back when it was not available from Scentsy or not available on the website. I bought it from another consultant. I loved this scent so much. It was part of the Epcot. Epcot does a flower and garden show every year. And so Scentsy has partnered with Disney. So they will put out scents, especially this time of year, that kind of coordinate with a theme or just the particular flowers that they might not always have available. And they will make these available during this time of year, part of the Flower and Garden Festival collection. I'm probably saying that name wrong, so please forgive me for that. But Heirloom Rose was one that I believe came out last year. I'm probably totally missing the mark on that. I think it came out earlier than last year. Anyway, it did come out last year, but it quickly sold out. It is not always available. It will not always be available now. It is currently available on my website, rebeccagrooms.scentsy.us, but it's not a catalog item. So this is kind of one of those limited time offers. If you like the smell of roses, you will absolutely love Heirloom Rose. It's in my Scentsy Club. And now that I'm saying that, I'm questioning that. So I've got to go make sure that it's in my Scentsy Club because I can't be without this. This scent is amazing. It is the most amazing smell. And you got to love roses. If you don't like the smell of roses, you're not going to like this scent. But if you like the smell of roses, you will love this. Highly, highly recommend. Okay, wild cherry and sakura. I think I'm saying sakura right too. If I'm not, feel free to leave me a comment and tell me I'm wrong. It's fine. I can handle it. This is one that came out last year. I loved it last year. Very excited again for it. I almost feel like it's not producing the same scent, not as strong a scent. It's a little more subtle this year. Maybe they did a little manufacturing differently than they did last year. Not sure. I still like it. I'm still keeping it around. It's just, I feel like it's not the same, but it's still one of my favorites. Okay. This is one that's currently part of the flower and garden collection. It's the garden collection. Oh my gosh. Can't believe I couldn't say that. Okay. This is hydrangea bouquet. There's currently a garden bundle available, and it has this hydrangea bouquet, serene succulent, and honeysuckle dew. They are amazing. I'm going to get 2 bars of that every other month. It's in my bi-monthly Scentsy club. They smell amazing together. They really complement each other. Okay, open air exploring. I love this one. This was part of the Father's Day collection last year. I threw it in my Scentsy club. The collection had already left, but Scentsy, for whatever reason, that year was still, you could still add bars for 1 more month after they had left the website. I actually tried this one in a neck pillow, and the scent pack came with it. I was like, wow, this smells amazing. I love this scent. It is the freshest, cleanest scent. I do believe it is available right now. I'm going to double check on that, and I will leave a comment once this video is posted. Okay. Woodland Meadow. This is one that was available last year in the spring and summer collection. It's no longer available. Scentsy did not bring it back this year. However, I did put it in my Scentsy club. So I've been getting 2 bars of this every month all year long. I'm so grateful that I did that. The only thing I wish I'd done differently was maybe get 3 or 4 of these bars, because I absolutely love this scent. It smells like you were sitting in just an open meadow, just breathing in all that fresh air, maybe an open meadow in a mountain. This is amazing. If you ever see this, highly recommend you getting it. If you get it and don't like it, just contact me and I'll probably buy it off of you, because this is top 3. One of my favorite Scentsy scents is Woodland Meadow. All right. Snowflakes and Sage. This is one I have wall fan diffuser. Now remember, Scentsy has changed the name of those diffusers. It's all like under the Scentsy Air umbrella, and they gave them a slightly different name. I think mine is the Scentsy Air Wall, maybe. I'm going to have to look. Actually, I have a catalog close by. I'll tell you that name in a second. But I put Snowflakes and Sage. I do have an outlet in my closet. And so this is what has been warming in my closet in the last week. It's not warming. It's been diffusing. It's been in my air quad. It's not in my air quad. I'm all over the place today. I'm sorry, you guys. It's been in my, I'm still going to call it the wall diffuser fan. But I'm going to tell you in a minute the actual name, because Scentsy did change the name. And no matter how many times I have read the new names for each item, I still want to divert to old habits and call it the diffuser. So one day I will have it right and I won't need to go back and correct myself. All right, hand soap. If you have not tried this hand soap, you got to. Yeah, you have to. This hand soap gets rid of smells on your hands. You know, your hands will get smells on them like you're cooking. No matter whatever you're doing, your hands get smells on them. And this really gets rid of that smell. And this is Glacier Water. It is no longer available. I just happened to buy, my husband happens to love this, and I bought, I think, 3 of them right before, when they were 10% off in February, right before the fall and winter collection was taken away and the new spring and summer stuff came out. So Glacier Water is not available now, but it smells amazing. Love this. Love. They've got, Scentsy has some really great scents to go with the soap, hand soap. So I'm flipping through the catalog right now. I'm going to tell you the exact name of the diffusers. So, because I need to know too, because I keep messing up on what the names are and I need to stop that. So, okay. The fan diffuser are now called Scentsy Air Mini. So I'm just looking in the spring summer collection. Scentsy Air is the new name for what used to be the desktop air diffuser. Which I get. I mean, I understand why they changed the name, but they're really messing me up. I am still reverting back. Okay. This is the Air Quad, which this is what I have in my classroom. I have not done a video on that because I keep forgetting to bring the one that I have at school home. I love that thing. I am planning, we actually are going to be moving soon. We're still staying in Texas. We're just purchasing a home. And so when we move, I am planning to purchase another quad and have that in my home. So I'll have two. I'll have one at home and one at school. That's how much I love it. Okay, so the Scentsy Air is the tabletop. The Scentsy Air Mini is the wall that I was just talking about that I used the pods with. So that's the Scentsy Air Mini. Then they have the Scentsy Air Go, which I have just recently done a video on. It is battery operated, but it also has electronic power. You can just use a USB cord and a block. And then there is the Scentsy Air Go Plus, which is rechargeable. And it's also with the USB cord, and it will give you 10 hours on its charge. And then there's the Scentsy Air Solo, which I actually took my last one that I had to school for someone that was interested in it. So so that's the new air stuff. So one day I promise you I will get these right. I will be able to say, oh, this is the Scentsy Air Mini. Isn't that what it was? I hope that's what it was. If it's not, just leave me a comment and tell me that I'm being a ditz today, or whatever the PC term would be for me not remembering stuff. So I hope I didn't offend anybody. If anyway, if I did, I did. I'm sorry. So thank you so much for watching this video today. And thank you so much if you hung in to the end, thank you. Because I was kind of off my rocker a little bit today. Especially my thinking just wasn't what it normally is. So thank you so much for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me how funny I was today. Because I'm sure I was. You're probably sitting there thinking, what is wrong with this lady? So nothing's wrong. I'm a teacher, guys. We make lots of decisions, and sometimes our brains just get fried at the end of the day. I don't know what else to tell you. Plus, I have a 6-year-old, so she all of that mixed in together will just kind of make you go, woo. And sometimes you just need to have just go sit and be quiet. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, thank you again for watching. Please click like and subscribe. Please head over to my Facebook group, Scents That Don't Stink, and join. You'll get little insider info. I always do post when when consultants get the alert that new products are going to become available. I always post it there first to let those customers know what's coming. So if a warmer's coming out in a week or two, those customers that are in my Facebook group always get that information first before I post it publicly. Which the group, I guess, is public, but it's a private group, but it's, whatever. You know how Facebook works. I am also on Instagram at Mrs. Groom's Floor. At Mrs. Groom's Floor. Please come join follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back. So thanks again for watching. Please click like, and subscribe. And until next time, happy smelling. Bye.